Hi, I'm Chef Carl, Food Whisperer, and welcome to my house. And today we're going to make stuffed pork chops with an orange cranberry stuffing or dressing, and it's going to be then shake and baked. And I'm making a Grand Marnier orange marmalade glaze. It's going to be delicious, so we'll be right back.
Chef Carl, Food Whisperer, taking the mystery out of cooking.
Okay, so we're back now, and these are dried cranberries. I call them craisins. I'm going to put 1 cup of the craisins put it right in the bowl. Next, I'm putting 2 cups of orange juice. This is sun pulp. And we're going to rehydrate the raisins, cranberries. That's 1. 2. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Here I have 2 whole eggs, and I'm going to whip them up and add it. And then I add the croutons. It's just 4 ingredients for this, and these are herb croutons. Now you can make your dressing the day before, gives it time for everything to hydrate. Next, I'm going to add 4 cups of herb seasoned croutons. I just got these at the local store. 1, 4. And these are just a generic brand, but you can get any brand you want, just herb. Now I'm going to stir these up. Of course, they're pretty crunchy right now. I made this batch the night before, so then it's nice and it handles those. It's a technical term is it's squishy. So I'm going to put this batch on the side, and you can see it's soft. I bought these pork chops. They're about 8 ounces. They're about 1 inch thick. You want nice thick chops. It was about almost $3 a chop by buying them that way. If you buy the whole pork loin and cut your own, it's about $1.98 a pound. I actually got some for $1.49 a pound. So then it's like 80 cents a chop. So it's up to you what you feel comfortable with. Always put your hand on the top so you don't cut your hands. You're not going to cut from the fatty side. You're going to cut from this side. And after I have the pork chops cut, or I buy them cut, I put them in the freezer for about half an hour to firm them up a little bit so they're not all wiggly and jiggly and wiggly and jiggly. And as you're doing, you're turning the blade of the knife a little bit because you want to get back here. And you can feel the blade. And there's your pocket. Now I'm going to cut 4 of these now. I have some pre-cut that I did earlier. And remember, if you see red, you then keep your hands flat on the pork chop. Is that right? Is that right? I'm going to wipe that board off because I always like to have clean. And what I got here is a little soapy water with a little bleach sanitizer. And always be careful. And after we bread these, we're going to put them in the oven at about 350, 360, depending on the oven, depending how thick the chops are. And then after about 15 or 20 minutes, if they get golden brown, you can flip them over and give them another about 10 or 15 minutes. You want to have an internal temperature of about 150 when you take them out, and then cover them for about 15 minutes. The temperature will go up, and you want an ending temperature of about 160. Now I am using shake and bake in case anybody wants to sponsor me. This is your lucky break. So I'm going to take the pork chop, put about 1/3 of a cup, whatever fits nicely, and then I try to push it as far back as I can and then flatten it so it closes up. Kind of moisten the outsides. And usually with shake and bake, you put it in that bag. But make sure all the sides are done. This again is shake and bake, so if you want to sponsor me, hey, got a lot of people that are subscribing. Good idea. Shake and bake, baby. So I'm going to shake and bake 4 more. That's going to give us 6. I've already pre-made about 8 of them, and then the rest I'll just shake and bake without stuffing, because you don't want to get too stuffed. I know. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, that's 6 more chops, and I'm just going to bake off these leftover chops because I don't have any more stuffing left. Now I got 4 small chops left. I'm going to bake them unbreaded, unstuffed, and they'll still be tremendous. These are the ones I made a little bit earlier, so we're just going to finish them off a little bit. Now I'm going to make the Grand Marnier glaze, and what I have here is some grated orange zest. You don't want the white. The white is called the pit, like Brad Pitt. It's very bitter. And then if you don't have one of these, there's a potato peeler, and I'm going to show you. You're just going to take it, keep your fingers back, blows. glaze to make it look really pretty. And that piece was for me. Okay, this is orange marmalade. And this is just a generic one, Best Buy, but you can use any one you want to use. If you don't have orange, don't go buy something special. Apricot marmalade will probably work too, because you got the orange juice and you're going to have the orange zest. So, let's get this party rolling. I'm going to put a couple tablespoons on, because we're not going to float this stuff in sauce, it's just a glaze. Come in. And this is Grand Marnier. We're going to flambe it. So we got a little fire going. Actually, I don't drink anymore since I had my surgery on my hip. I can't afford to fall over, so. About 2 minutes, we want to be all set here. And of course I have my handy dandy striker. And this is a really nice thermometer my nephew Mikey and his wife Sarah sent me Christmas a couple years ago. I use it all the time. So keep up with the technology, folks. And Ward, if the flames get over 5 feet tall, run like hell. That was approximately 3 shots. Alright, hold your breath.
Stand back.
Whoa! Cowabunga. Yeah, I was a Boy Scout, baby. This is nice to make in the wintertime, keeps you warm. You want to burn out all the alcohol, because you don't want to get your customers or your family falling over. One Christmas or Thanksgiving, my sister made yams with brandy, and it was too thick of a container. Couldn't figure out why my dad was laughing and giggling. And he ate almost the whole container. He says, "I wonder where your chef at?" They almost fell off the chair. Then we figured out she didn't cook out the liquor. Oh well, that looks like it's about burnt out. The ones I cooked ahead of time, they should be nice. I checked them. When I pulled them out, they were 135, 138. They smell so good. And obviously, you don't need a potato with this because it's got the stuffing. So you can serve some fresh fruit or a little salad on the side. I can see the steam coming off them. schmoly. That's heavy. Pour the glaze. Put some like this, some like that. A little orange garnish. And folks, there you have it. Stuffed pork chops with an orange cranberry dressings and a shake and bake pork breading. So we're going to cut one and open now so you can see. That looks delicious, and it smells delicious. So that's the name of that tune, folks. Next video I'm going to make on a Blackstone griddle outside idea my son Keith had for a grilled brisket and cheese on sourdough bread. And I'm going to hopefully I can get him here and he can show me how to make it because he's a pretty good chef himself. So to everybody out there, I love you. Thank you to all our people in the service, past, present, future, for everything you've done. And God bless America, and let's hope that we're going in the right direction and God is watching over us. So with that being said, I'm Chef Carl. Subscribe, leave a comment, and I'd like to talk more, but we're really hungry. Bye.